Hi everyone, I'm RoseAnn Janzen of RevealYourLife.com. What I want to talk about is a game that I created, the Expanding Consciousness game. This is the game box. It's 12 inches square, approximately, and in it is a board that looks somewhat like a Monopoly board, in that you would play all around the board by rolling the dice and moving sequentially around the board. Included in here, I'll show you the board in a bit, but you get 2 die, these little player pieces, and they come in colors orange, gold, green, and purple. There's a deck of cosmic gift cards, which I will explain as we go along, and a deck of transformation cards, and those have the little logo on them. There is also the instruction booklet and a pad for recording as you go around the game. I'm going to share the screen with you now to show you the board and tell you how we work around it. Okay, this is just one corner of the board, and you can see here that there are squares all around here on the outside, and this is one persona. These little pieces that I showed you that are included in the game, you intuitively pick one of these colors, the purple, the green, the orange, or the gold. Now, let's say I pick the green. And therefore, the Joker is my persona for the game. It's my filter for the game. And having intuitively picked that, it tells me that this definition here of the Joker, this little write-up, is a part of what I'm going through right now. So it says, you make light, but there is always truth in what you say. You would be wise to hear yourself. I'm just going to carry on playing the game with my little persona piece and one of the die. So I rolled the dice and I rolled a 5. So let's move to square number 5. And this is the plane of lipids, heaven, and experimental. Now the planes, they run sequentially around the board, and the planes are things that we as humans are working on all the time. Not necessarily sequentially, but we're working on all of them all the time. Now, how I interpret the question here that goes with this plane and how I answer that question is indicative of exactly where I am right now. And that I even rolled this to land on this number is indicative of what I need to know right now. So the question is, what is your superhero? And so once I answer that, then I choose one of these cosmic gift cards. And I choose it intuitively, and you know it's the gift card because it has a little gift on the front of it. And so my gift from the universe is to giggle out loud now. And so I have to do that. And then I intuitively draw one of the transformation cards. Now I'm just going to shuffle them a little bit and draw the one that I need. And the one that I need is my transformation. Spirit entities have many faces. What has a hold of you? And now when I take that all together, my question, what is my superhero? My answer, which I'm not going to answer because you'll have your own answer for that. But when I take my answer and this that I should giggle out loud, and that my transformation is spirit entities have many faces and what has a hold of me. When I put all that together, I have an indication of where I am, and that maybe I should laugh at myself a little bit and examine what I believe there. Now that's one question. Now we would roll again. Whoops. And so now I rolled 1. And because I rolled 1, I would just move 1 square forward. I would answer that question. I would intuitively pick another gift card from the cosmos. And it says open to cosmos. And I would pick another transformation card after I had answered the question for that plane. And that again would show me where I am in relation to that particular plane and that question. And now as I would go all the way around the game that way, I would be landing on each square that I need to know right now. And I would be answering those particular questions. And for every question, I would receive a cosmic gift, and I would receive a transformation. At the end of the game, I would take all my transformation cards and I would go through them in the order that I had picked them up, and I would pick out 1 or 2 words from each card and list them in order down the page. And then I would intuitively go through and make a sentence from, or more than 1 sentence maybe, from those, keeping all the words that I wrote down in order. And it's quite amazing at what those sentences will bring out for you. And when you look at those sentences back in relation to that persona that you picked, you have a really clear indication of where you are and how to move forward now from your exact place right now to your next level of evolution and understanding. So all of this is explained in the instruction booklet. When you buy the game, you also get access to videos on different ways that you can use the game, that you can play it for yourself, for your business, with friends, with family. There's many, many ways to play this. If you purchased the travel pack in addition to the game, you will have received this little you will have received this little set of blue cards. And these blue cards exactly match every square that's on the game board. And so when you are traveling, you would just take this little package of blue cards, plus your deck of transformation cards, plus your deck of gift cards, and you can play anywhere. You can also use the travel pack to just shuffle, ask a question, and then intuitively draw what is the equivalent of the square on the board. So you don't need the dice. And so this one asks me, what is your specialness? And so when I answered that question, then I would again choose a gift card, and I would choose a transformation card and write all that down together. And then at the end, I would do the same thing where I wrote down 1 or 2 words from each transformation card that I got in order, and then made them into a sentence to see what my bonus guidance is. It all adds up to being very deep and very enlightening. And you get amazing answers. It requires that you be open and that you let it sink in and open to your intuition. This game has been played by highly intuitive people who are absolutely loving it and amazed at how transformative it is for them. It's also being played by people who don't believe in spirituality at all, and they're getting massive transformation from it and insights, and that is blowing them away too. In relationships, playing it with your loved ones and your friends is a really, really incredible experience where you get to see how we're all so different and we're all at different places and we all answer the same questions differently. And every time you play it, you will understand the questions and you will give different answers to them because you'll understand them differently, and you'll be at a new place in your evolution every time you play. So the game never gets old. That's a brief overview of the Expanding Consciousness game. If you'd like to get a copy for yourself, please go to my website, revealyourlife.com, and under the Products tab, you'll see the game. I am a business psychic and a goals and possibilities coach. Highly evolved spiritual people, and particularly entrepreneurs, hire me to show them the possibilities that they can't see for themselves. I show them ways of taking their life and their business much bigger than it is now. I'm RoseAnn Janzen for RevealYourLife.com and the Expanding Consciousness game.